Hello there, how's it going? It's Alexander Turnbull here from René of Paris and Aderans. I've got a very special guest joining me today. I've got a lady joining me called Kristen, and we're going to be talking about all things wigs. We're going to be talking about wearing wigs and her journey with wearing wigs. And also today, I'm a little bit nervous because I've got a wig surprise, and all that she knows is she's got one of my wigs, so let's hope she likes it. Oh, there she is.
Yay!
Hello, Kristen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I feel like I need to explain, Alexander. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm hiding from my children.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's kind of like an awkward angle, but I mean, you get it.
Hey, it works. I can see you.
Good. I can see you too. Very good.
And that's a really nice wig you're wearing actually at the moment. Is that Kai?
Yes.
Oh,
You're good. Rose gold.
beautiful. Yeah. It's a really nice color, and you can see the glints of tone in there as well, Kai.
I know.
It looks really good. How long have you been wearing this one?
You know what? So I believe I got it in March, and it's one of those pieces that when I wear it, people will stop me and they'll tell me how much they like my bob. Or the people who do know that I wear wigs, they'll say, oh, I want a wig just like that one. I think everyone wants to be, a bob blonde, and,
Yeah, it looks great, and it's it's such a practical kind of length, but very, very on trend as well. And I guess when you have kids as well, I look after a lot of different ladies and with all sorts of different things, and the long ones are brilliant. Don't get me wrong, long ones are absolutely great, but sometimes it's quite refreshing to be able to put the shorter one on, isn't it? And just off you go there.
I feel like you just sucked my thoughts right out of my brain, because that's why I wear this so often. I mean, I don't have a glamorous life, right? Like, I'm throwing kids in the car seat. I'm folding laundry. I just need my hair to be out of my face and not look like, a hot mess. So I just feel like this gives me that style, but it doesn't get in the way of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's lifestyle, isn't it? Half the time.
Yes.
The things that we do, it's like, we don't live a 9-to-5 world anymore, do we?
No.
No. It's literally sort the kids out, get your hair done, get yourself right. So just in case we get any interruptions, tell us a little bit about your kids. You've got two kids, right? So if they do
come in, they're going to come through that door and you're not going to miss them. So I have a little girl, she's 5.
Yeah. And
she is so sassy, so sassy. And sometimes she'll get me on things, and I'm just like, okay, you're either A, going to be an attorney, or B, you're going to just, I don't even know. But she's amazing, but she's a challenge. And then my son, he's 3. He did not talk for 2.5 years. And then now he doesn't stop talking.
Yeah. Often the way, isn't it? When there's an older one there, they kind of do all the talking for them until they think, hang on, that's not fair. It's now my turn. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been quiet enough, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking now, yeah.
Right. And what do they think to Mummy's hair?
You know what? It is so funny. When I first started wearing hair, it's almost been 2 years. My daughter, if someone would compliment my hair when she was with me, she would say, it's a wig. That's not her hair. And oh my gosh, Alexander, I've never been so humbled. It helped. It was like an icebreaker, right?
Sure.
But now it's not even a thing. And I wear multiple wigs throughout the day, and they don't even see hair anymore,
Yeah.
They don't.
And do you know that? If anyone's gonna get you, it's your kids, isn't it?
It's
it's your kids. There's there's a TV show here which you guys have got in the States as well. It's you know, the old Peppa Pig thing, and
Yes.
and poor Daddy Pig is always getting a bit of a hard time about Daddy's big tummy and stuff. So, you know, I mean, I get that from the kids as well. He's got a tummy like Daddy Pig's, and it's like, oh God, kids, you know. But you've got to take it on the chin, right?
Yeah, you know, I hope my husband is on because they're always like, "Oh, Daddy, you got a big tummy."
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
You're not. You're not. And their English accent is on point because my husband watches so much English Premier League football around our house. So
yeah,
I feel ya.
So they're getting well averse in the old British accent there then.
Oh, they got it down. Got it down.
I love it. I love it. So I mean, when I was looking through your you know, looking through your IG account and having a little look through, it really struck me that, and what I really liked was to see you wearing so many different styles, and then, you know, you had like little snippets of different slides that you put in the hair and things like that, and that to me is amazing because it's your hair, right? It's your.
Yes.
It's not just because it came in a box and you've got lots of different styles. It is still your hair. So, and it's really refreshing when I looked at that to see you treat it just like hair as well. I mean,
right.
You know,
right.
And I think when people, I mean, my experience when people first start wearing wigs, that, you know, it's like they put it on and then they don't touch it and they want it all to be so straight and right. But, you know, hair's organic. So you want a hair out of place or something not quite right, don't you?
Right.
So
I like messy hair. I love messy hair, and I think it's important in wigs to have messy hair sometimes. You know, just to have the movement, like you said, and
yeah.
I mean, it's hair. Like hair isn't perfect, right?
Yeah, exactly. So when did you feel comfortable enough to start wearing the accessories in hair and stuff? Was that from the get-go, or?
So you know what? I've been wearing things on my head and my hair. I've accessorized my whole life. I was one of those children that would fight with their mummies because I'd want to wear like 10 necklaces and everything on my head to school, you know?
Yeah.
So it was very natural. I would say I stopped accessorizing when I started losing my hair. And so I kind of like lost a bit of myself. And then as soon as I bought I bought a topper. And then as soon as I got that feeling of, oh my gosh, I have options, that's when I started accessorizing. When I was like, oh my gosh, I feel kind of restored. Like I feel, you know, I just have options now. And so then I quickly learned that I prefer wigs. And I love wigs. And, you know, I treat them as an accessory too. So when I say that I change my clothes or my hair, I change it. Like if I change my outfit, sometimes I'll change my hair to go with it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and there couldn't probably be anything more empowering than that, could they? Like, oh yeah, my hair, I could do my hair 3 inches longer for what I'm wearing today. Okay, yeah, here we go. Pop. There we go.
Okay, Alexander, I don't know if your children are in school and if you have to have like the whole drop-off pickup process at school right now.
Yeah.
So the teachers really rely on you. So right now you drive your car and then they take your kid out and they put your kid back in. So they really rely on, 1, what your car is like, 2, what your appearance is. And so my car always changes because my husband is a classic car broker. My hair always changes because I change my mind all the time. Yeah. And, you know, they have like such a good laugh about it. They're like, oh, wow, really like that one today. You know, like it's just, I think it's all about how you carry it. And I know hair loss is so heavy, but I think there is a mental shift that you can make if you allow yourself to, right?
And I guess with the school run, you know, people probably think you're some kind of secret agent or something. You know, like turning up in a new car with a new look. It's like, you know, some kind of spy lady or something.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it. Well, I always have to be like, oh, it's Kristen. I'm Eloise's mommy. You know, like I'm not the aunt. I'm not the
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
It is me. It is
It
me.
is me.
So I mean, in a second, I mean, if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about your hair loss journey, but just before we get any further, right? I
Yes.
noticed on your IG, and this really did make me laugh, that you have a picture of a cat wig on there. And let me tell you, we haven't started designing wigs for cats yet. Are we missing something?
You are. Short answer, you are missing something. You need to get on it right now.
Yeah.
People love their cats so much that they would put their wigs on their cats. So I really love memes. I really love to laugh. And I find so much humor in all of this. Like, not the hair loss. Okay, that's really heavy. But
yeah,
the wigs, I mean, you know, sometimes when I'm looking like such a mess and my doorbell rings, I don't have my hair on, like the maneuvers that I do to get to that wig, you know, to put it on so I don't look so scary. It's just all really laughable. So when I was like searching for memes and I saw this cat in a wig, I thought it was so funny. It was so funny and weird.
Yeah. Well, for our viewers on there, they're going to have to check out your site and go check that, because it was such a cool little style. It kind of had the bangs here and the very strict bob, and there's the cat looking really stern and serious. And
I know, and I should probably add, I think why it just like struck such a chord with me is I am like a cat lady. I have 2 cats, and I would have more if my husband liked them.
So I mean, before that, we obviously do the wig surprise, and I will let you know, I am a little bit nervous because it is one of my designs. So I'm kind of feeling not nervous because I'm very proud of this piece, but I hope you like it as much as I do. But before we get there, just tell us a little bit, because I mean, I really respect you and respect the page that you've got, and I think it's really empowering for ladies to hear other people's stories, and I know that it gives people so much confidence. So, you know, tell us a bit about your hair loss journey.
Okay, so I'll try to make this super brief. So I knew that thin hair ran in my genes on my grandmother's side. Very thin hair. I saw how that progressed. You know, we just called it thin hair. I didn't know that this all had a name. I don't think, you know, she knows it has a name. So I wasn't afraid of that being my reality, Alexander, because at the time, so this was in my in my late teens, I had a lot of hair. I felt really confident. I felt like I looked really good. I thought I had my dad's genes. So I thought I dodged that bullet. And in my early 20s, so in college, so when I graduated college, I felt like I had a lot of shedding. And that was really common. I had long hair. I didn't think anything of it. This was before selfies. So it was before I was like so wrapped up in what I looked like in that moment. Like how we all are now, you know, like we know what we look like any given moment. But back then it was different. And I never took a picture of the top of my head or anything. And it wasn't so that was in my early 20s, I noticed shedding. And I tried some shampoo for shedding, but I wasn't worried. I was single and thriving and loving life. And it was, I think, you know, around 23, I had bent over in front of my mom, and she was like, your part is very wide. Let's get you on some Rogaine. Like, no big deal. And at that point, I was like, oh, maybe I do have grandma's genes, you know?
Yeah.
So then from there, you know, I met my husband around I was 25 years old, and I was a little bit conscious of my wide part. Not, you know, I didn't have anything else at that point, but it was when I started having children, when I did the whole, like, have children, go on birth control, have children, you know, that kind of thing. The hair,
hormones and everything. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I mean, everything just fell out. I had huge patches. I had diffuse thinning, and I just felt like a shell of myself because like I said, I love accessories. I love to look stylish, or that's like my creative outlet, is to, you know, work with what I'm wearing. And I felt like I could have any kind of outfit I wanted and any accessories, and then just my hair just fell flat, or,
Mm.
you know, and the time I was putting into my hair is not me either. Like, it was just too much. And I tried the medical route. I went on prescriptions. I did PRP, and that hurt so much, and it was so expensive. I think and it did work, but I think that's what I thought. You know, this was in 2018. I was like, it's 2018. There has to be something that can give me, you know, some hair. I didn't even care if it was mine. I just wanted to look stylish. I just wanted to feel like myself.
Mm.
So then I got into toppers initially, and then real quickly I made the change to wigs, just because I have a sensitive scalp. Since I have diffuse thinning, I feel like clips really hurt me.
Mm.
So, and my hair is so coarse now. I used to have very fine hair, but now I feel like it's really wild. So
Yeah.
I would have these toppers, and my hair was like coming out, and you know, my mom or my husband would be like tucking my hair in my topper. So I found wigs to be like such a blessing.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like myself and better. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like a more enhanced version of myself, because I feel like a superhero now, because I can get ready in like 2 seconds, and I can look put together, and then
Yeah.
I can get ready again in 2 seconds. It's just good. So that's my story.
Yeah. Well, you know, and thank you for sharing that story, because, you know, that will give so many people so much confidence, because yeah, I mean, without going too much into my background, I mean, I've worn many different hats, but, you know, done a lot for TV and a lot for magazines and a lot on the big shoots and the runways and stuff. And, you know, wigs has been like the best kept secret in the fashion industry for years. And, you know, I've been fortunate enough to style a lot of celebrities and use a lot of wigs in that kind of thing, but it's never been spoken of.
Yeah.
And you know, unfortunately, people have kind of thought, well, you know, I can spot a wig a mile away, because they've only ever seen the bad ones and probably never noticed the really good ones. Hence, when Eloise, your little daughter, that had to inform everyone she sees that, Mummy, it's not her hair, it's a wig. But you know, people just didn't know, and that's the thing, and that's, you know, that's when wigs sometimes can get a bad press, because you can notice a bad one, but the really good ones you don't notice, and you look great. So I appreciate that massively. So I think it's the moment of truth. So please, would you go get your wig?
I will. I have to tell you, I mean, I am like conditioned. I get a package, which is every day. I get a package and I open it immediately. So to get this package yesterday and not open it, it was really hard.
Well, thank you for your restraint. I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'm opening it up. You probably can't see me opening it. I'm going to try to get closer. Okay, I really like your box. Wow. Love that box.
Thank you so much.
I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but I really like the color. It was just a nice pop.
Do you know the amount of time that I spent working with the guys and the team in LA about the color, and we looked at so many different samples, and then it was the feel of the box and stuff, because, you know, you've already purchased something the minute you see the box, you know, like certain products that you have to open. It starts there, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. So I really appreciate that. I'm not even being cheeky. Okay, so I'm taking it out. Okay. Oh my gosh, this color is incredible. First of all, can you see this? Oh my gosh, I love the wave pattern, and I have to tell you, these are the best fibers. I feel like this is real hair, you know? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So just for our viewers that are watching now, we've got so many waves. So I'm just going to say hi to everybody out there.
Yes, hi everyone.
So I'm going to tell you what it is, or you can tell everyone what it is.
Did you see me peeking?
I
I'm
did.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're forgetting that I'm looking right at you right now.
listen, I've been really good. Okay, you know, I've been really good. Okay, so I was trying to guess what was in this box, and I'm blown away. This is melted marshmallow. Is it Safi or Safi?
It's Safi.
Safi?
Yeah.
So pretty. I
Yeah.
love that name.
Yeah. She's actually named after my sister-in-law, believe it or not, who is
You
also
must
called.
really like her.
I do really like her. She's got. I like her name more.
I like her name too. That's a good one.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh. Okay, can I put her on right now, or do you want to
yeah,
talk?
no, go for it. Go for it. You know,
Okay.
this is your hair now.
This is my hair. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm taking off Kai. I'm replacing you, Kai, for
So
Safi.
we had somebody called Night Owl ask if I've worked with a lot of people with hair loss. Yes, I have.
Wow.
Rockaholics, that
Wow.
Rocky Lock, sorry, that color is amazing.
Wow. Okay, can I take this off?
Yeah,
This,
just what I need you to do is just go for it, because this piece has a bit of a wave to it, a slight wave to
no.
it. It's on the front cover of our brochure, of the Alexander Couture brochure.
I saw it.
And it has quite a nice little bit of movement to that. So I just want you to get in there and kind of make it your own. Make sure those tabs are kind of both.
Oh yeah, man.
And probably give it a good brush through, or a move through with your fingers. And
Oh my gosh.
you do the rest.
I got this. This is right up my alley. Oh my gosh. Look at how that's like my favorite thing when it kind of works with your features. And yes, your ears are definitely features.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love this. It feels so good. She feels so good. I shouldn't say it. I love the curl pattern here. I love what you did there.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole idea is, you know, like I was saying, hair doesn't always have to be hair perfect, right?
No.
So it's the idea is that it moves and it's got movement to it.
Yeah.
We've had a lady said so freaking cute, which
so freaking cute.
Yeah,
yes.
Which is nice. We've got a lot of love hearts there. But
look at this. I feel so when I spoke to you guys, I was asked about my style. And it's really hard to pinpoint my style, but I said chic romantic.
Yeah.
This can't be any more chic romantic.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's almost like a periodic kind of feel to it as well. And I've got to say that color is probably one of my favorite colors as well. You know,
I've always wanted to try it. I'm just like gawking at the lace and the knotting feels really nice.
Yeah.
Like really nice. It is a really good fit. Sometimes I have a hard time with the ear tabs in the right place, but this wig is just very comfortable. And it just makes it really easy to place.
We've had so fun and flirty, beautiful, such a cute cut and style. So now it's starting to come into its own a little bit more. Now it's kind of relaxing, because everyone's got to remember that they kind of come out the box and they're a little bit box fresh. So
yeah,
feel free, Kristen, to give it a good comb through and work with your accessories. I mean, I will ask you to do me a little favor. Actually, would you
do it?
Would you mind at some point taking some pictures like you normally do and sharing it on your thing and tagging us in, so we can see you do your thing?
Oh, you got it, man. I'll do it. And you know what? I'm not so you're supposed to kind of shake out your synthetic when you get it.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a put it on and comb it. I mean, I do shake my synthetics, but yeah, I'm more of like a manipulate the fibers kind of person. Like, so I have just like an alligator clip or resin clip, and I'm gonna actually place it better. But so you do want to be careful with these.
Somebody's put your Kai is beautiful, but if they think you found your new look, whoa.
I did. What a compliment! Wow.
Yeah, well, my nerve levels have now subsided, so I'll sleep well tonight.
What were you nervous about?
Well,
how could this not show well? This is so cute.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much. So how what would be kind of your kind of go-to outfit with this kind of style then? Just for anyone that's thinking, oh, what would I wear with that?
I would wear this. I mean, I have some flutter sleeves. I mean, I'm all about flutter sleeves. I would even wear, I really like overalls. It can be like the linen overalls or, you know, like the active wear material overalls. It doesn't have to be like Farmer in the Dell.
Yeah.
I would, this would be so cute. I mean, I would have no problem working this into my wardrobe. I would also wear this for a wedding. You know, you can make this casual. Like
Yeah.
I can make this casual. I can fit this in my life, but I can also dress this up.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
which you probably know all of this because you've designed it.
Hey, look, you know, at the end of the day, it's one of those, isn't it? You can design all the things in the world, but it's all about the person wearing it, you know?
Look how cute.
That looks
Seriously,
gorgeous.
so cute, you guys. Oh,
So there's a lady who's asked what wig is this. So I'll let you fire away with some of these questions now.
okay. I'm also really bad at multitasking. So, this is melted marshmallow. This is Safi, and it's named after Alexander's sister-in-law. He does love her, but he loves her name more.
Wow. And there was me thinking you didn't listen to me.
I took my medicine today, Alexander, so you're good.
Brilliant.
So you know what I'm doing? I'm just kind of like acting like it's my own hair, but this is what I would do if my hair did this. I would kind of, you know, help my curls if I wanted them to be that way. That's not, you know, hopefully that's not weird what I'm doing.
No, I love the headband. My actual wife's got something very similar to that. So
I love it.
I like the headband.
I love headbands. You know, I probably would wear, I'm really into headbands lately, but I would probably wear this all the ways I've showed you. Like I'd wear it like this.
Yeah.
And I'm a big ear tucker, but like I said, you know, for weddings, I want to look different than I usually do. So I would do I would really play. So when I was checking the knotting and the lace, I'm kind of a snob. If I want to pull my hair off my face, I need my knots to be tiny and I need my lace to be good. And this has exactly that. So I'm just going to move that. I have a widow's peak. So many girls are afraid of lace fronts or wigs with widow's peaks. You can make it work. You know, if you want to, you know, don't stop yourself. And I mean, I think it sometimes adds texture to your hairline.
Yeah, well, it's real, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
it's real having like, oh, that looks
Can you
great.
see, is this a bad shot? Can you see the back?
No, that's not a bad shot at all.
I love how the back feels.
Yeah, it's still got, you know, it's still got that nice bit of movement in there. And I mean, you know, the jury's out a little bit on what kind of products people use on the wigs and stuff. And I mean, I tend to tell people that, you know, if they've used something for a while and it works for them, then great. I mean, we don't really get into saying, oh, you must use that and you must use that. But I mean, what I like to use is Bosley Professional Hair and Scalp, and a little bit of the dry shampoo works sometimes really quite nicely. And that kind of inhibits a little bit of shine if you want to dull it down a little bit, or just give it a bit of guts. That works really nice. But oh wow, here she goes. You know,
oh, sorry, I'm listening.
No, that's cool. I thought you were gonna start doing a full braid on me there.
I know. I thought about it. I would totally do that. I'm gonna start doing it. But then you're gonna judge my skills.
Oh no, there's no judging here.
I love it. And you know what? Do your wigs not come with that crisscross part? Are you not doing that?
With certain pieces will, certain pieces won't. I mean, they're all made slightly different depending on the style. You know, some are machine made. We've got the lace fronts, we've got the lace parts, and the monofilaments there. So I mean, we just based on the style. It's what suits what a little bit better there. So
yeah. Now, I mean, it doesn't really matter because people, you know, change apart anyways, but
Of
it's just
course.
something I noticed. I think this might be my new favorite color,
Wow.
especially during fall, because I think what I loved about my Kai Rose Gold is the lighter pieces just really pop sometimes, and but then I also didn't really like it because it's not that I didn't like it, but I felt like I wanted to change for fall because it didn't have the warmth I needed. And I
Yeah.
had no clue that melted marshmallow had the warmth and the pop, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because the ends are the ends are quite cool and quite sharp and
Yes.
quite creamy, and then and I mean the whole idea with the melted shades is that they literally melt into one another. But you know, I am a head stylist, a hairdresser as well, and you know
Yeah.
a lot of when I would be in the salon, I would always, um, with my clients, they would have a summer color and
Yes.
a winter color, and then
Yes.
and then generally in fall and spring, when you're going from the winter color into the summer, you get other colors on the way up,
Yeah.
and then other colors on the way down as well. So
Whoa.
yeah, I know it sounds really technical. So
They
it's exactly what you're saying with with the wigs. Really, it's like rose gold is a great color, but if you were wanting to tone down on the way
do.
to fall, you've got that warmth there. But yeah, like the pop at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like to change it up per season, right? Like I like to feel, you know, that vibe that each season brings. And this is great. This is great.
Wow.
Well done. Well done. You're awesome.
No, you're awesome because I guarantee if I put it on my own head, it probably wouldn't look that great. So you know, it's all. Thank you for wearing it well.
So dang cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to have to thank you very much for joining us. I could talk to you all night. I've really
I
enjoyed
know.
you joining us on the show. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll be looking out on your account. So please, please tag us in. And
I will.
I was going to say the big thing. I don't know who's going to be the biggest test. Is it going to be your son and your daughter, the cats, or your husband?
So I love that you said the cats. Oh my gosh. You know, I think it's gonna be my children are so used to whatever. It's my husband who really likes wavy hair, and I only have one wavy wig, and he's gonna be so pumped because he likes short hair too. So this is so he's gonna be exactly what I'm feeling. You know,
Well,
he's gonna love it as much as
here's
I
here's the other surprise. He did direct message me first.
do.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I was like, oh, really? Because he can be intense.
Yeah. No. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Oh,
I'm
well,
kidding
that's
too.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I love it. I'm going to keep playing and you're going to see this a lot. So thank you. Thank
Excellent.
you again.
Well, listen, Kristen, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for sharing your story, and thank you for wearing my wig so well. And
Thank you.
keep in touch, and thank you for being part of this today.
It's been a pleasure. It's been way too much fun. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Cheers now.
Okay, cheers. Good
Okay,
night.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. And that was Kristen, everybody. So that seemed to go really well. She really liked her piece. For everybody that was asking, that was Safi, and that was in melted marshmallow, and that was from my debut collection, which launched last year, and that is the front cover shot. That piece is really wearable, and you can see it's got loads of movement in it, and she wore it really well. So thank you, Kristen. And it's the evening here in the UK, so I'm going to bid you all a good evening, and thank you for everybody across the US and England and Europe and all over the globe that have been watching tonight. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, don't forget to keep watching us on IG. We've got loads of stuff on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. We've also got the fantastic Daniella, the Texas Wig Fairy, and we also have Abby, who's our alopecia ambassador, and she shares some amazing stories as well. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much now.